Okay, so this is a test. Hopefully you guys can hear my voice, and I am doing a live trading for the first time on this channel. So we are currently trading on Ethereum right now. Okay, so you can see here, this is Ethereum, and currently we are in our 1 minute chart. Okay, so whenever I get a trade, I will like inform you. That way you will be able to like analyze stuff and maybe take trades. But this is not a trading recommendation video, so do your analysis first. Okay, so then only you can make profits, or else it's of no use. I basically trade on levels, and my whole strategy is based on SMC, smart money concept. So hopefully you'll get to learn something from this video. That is the main objective. This is an educational video, so hopefully you will get to learn something. So let me just check. This whole area was a zone. You can see, if I draw it from here, you can see this level. Price rejected from this point, this point, this point, and now it also has rejected from this. And after taking away the liquidity of this zone, price has started moving upside. Okay, this is the simple logic, potential logic, which we are like explaining right now. So this zone is a very important support zone. So price might shoot up from here. So we don't know actually what will happen. If we go to our 1 hour chart, let's see what is going on. Okay, so now we are in a higher time frame, so we will try to analyze the market. And you can see here, price is actually in a sideways market right now, and you can see here a cup and handle type of situation. Here you can see the handle here, and there's a cup. So currently we are waiting for something, some kind of price action, and then only we can take trades. You can see here in 1 hour, this candle has made a hammer, red hammer candle from this portion, suggesting this is a very strong support zone. Okay, very good, no problem in that. Now we just need to see which things works the best. Okay, let's go to the 5 minutes chart, and you can see here liquidity sweep has been done. See here, once price rejected from this zone, price has came down, and this is where all the big players pushed the market upside. Okay, so if this price level crosses, then it is confirmed that there are few orders pending right here. Okay, those big players make moves like this. You can see here, this move has been made by big players. We can't make this type of moves. So these moves are being placed by big players. So now what will price might do? Nothing, there is nothing 100% in stock market. So what can price do is that price, after crossing this level, price might come here. And if we see some kind of a trigger candle, some kind of pattern, or like a candle, like a hammer candle or something like that, in a 1 minute chart, we will try and make an entry for upside. Okay, but the thing here which we need to look is that we can see the 21 EMA here. this purple line which you see right here in between these candlesticks, it is our 21 EMA. What does 21 EMA suggest? 21 EMA suggest it's basically a trend identifier. So it is currently suggesting that the trend is in a downside move. Okay. So is it actually that, or like we have something on our 1 hour chart? Is it telling something else? No. Currently the price is telling like price is in a downtrend. As you can see here, like this is our 21 EMA and price is currently below this 21 EMA. So it is suggesting that price might go down from this point. Okay, so now we have some contradiction right here. We can see a big candle, a rejecting candle, a like hammer candle, and this is a very good like support zone. Multiple times price has went up from this area. So now the contradictory point here is that first of all, this is not a green candle. If it were to be a green candle, then I am damn sure like this price will go upside, because in a 1 hour time frame, if a hammer is being like portrayed there, then most probably price will like try to move upside from a like a good like demand zone. Okay, so now it is not a green candle first of all. Like second of all, we can see multiple touches. So you have heard, might have heard this, once a support like have multiple times touches and that, it most chances are there it might break down. Okay, and similarly it goes with the supply zone as well. The multiple time it has been rejecting a level, it might break. So this is what I think, and this is like I am telling you from the beginning, this is my analysis. My analysis doesn't have to be 100% right all the time. Trading is a game of probabilities, so there will be cases where I lose, but my winning trades should be like more than my losing trades. So if my like risk to reward, just give me one sec. Okay, so now if my risk to reward is more than 1 is to 1, like for example I have a risk to reward of 1 is to 2, then if my accuracy is 50%, then I will be at break even. If my RR ratio is 1 is to 3, then if I am right only 33% of the time, I will be at break even. So more than 33%, then I will be profitable with 1 is to 3. Now you need to understand like this RR ratio and your accuracy rate are very proportionate to each other. For example, if my RR ratio is small like 1 is to 1, the accuracy rate automatically increases. I don't know if you have noticed this, but if you are playing at 1 is to 1, then automatically your accuracy rate goes up to like 80%, provided you have backtested all your strategies thoroughly. Then only you can achieve this type of accuracies. Okay, so now if you're targeting for 1 is to 2, you will see you will get 1 is to 2, but the accuracy rate drops, like it will be around 60%, because most of the time you will be like out of 10 trades you will get 6 trades like favorable and 4 trades wrong, because uh, you might see while taking 1 is to 2 trades, this was your target. Suppose this was your target, you have entered here. Okay, this is your entry point. Price goes up and this is your target, and sometimes you will see price before reaching this price reverts and you hit your stop loss. So if you would have taken 1 is to 1, this would have been a profitable trade. So in terms like, this is why I told you like price in an RR ratio is proportionate, directly proportionate to your accuracy rate. So I hope this whole explanation was like enough to make you understand this whole concept. So now coming back to our 1 minute chart, we will see and find out like which are the zones or like setups which we can trade here. Currently I'm seeing no trades currently. If I'm seeing, I need to take downside trade, as 1 hour time frame showed us like the price will go down. Okay, our 1 hour time frame showed us like we should take downside trade, so we are waiting for a downside trade. Okay, so let me show you something. You see, price was in a downtrend, correct? It was currently making lower highs. Okay, lower highs, and it was continuously breaking its lower low. You see, so price was in a downtrend. Now suddenly if you see here, price suddenly broke its higher high, so lower high, and it made a new higher high. And once there is a change of character, price shouldn't cross its like lower low. It should continuously form higher lows. Okay, so if price has made a change of character, price shouldn't cross this level. It should continuously make higher lows. So now you can see price has broken down here. So if you like even a toddler can like uh, analyze this. If market was in a downtrend, and if like change of character suggest like price shouldn't cross this, then this whole stunt right here was not done by normal people. This was just to get some liquidity out of the market. And who is doing this? The institution, big players in the market. So you can like it is basic common sense, like the big players have put in money right here, and once price comes back to this area, then they will add more quantity to average out the positions. Okay, I hope you got what I am saying right now. So if we create a box right here, like right here, okay, and once price touches this area, okay, and if we take a trade from here, putting our stop loss here, then we can easily get a target of this swing, right? Okay, this is a 1 is to 1.9, like we can consider is 1 is to 2 trade. So hopefully you got to learn something new from this video. I know like you might not have nobody has shown you something like this. Like this is basically an SMC concept, smart money concept. You can go and check it out. Like this is ITC, sorry, ICT, inner circle traders. So this was a concept like launched by inner circle traders. So you can go and check this theory out from various different sources on the internet. You can like learn SMC from multiple different YouTube channels. There are like many, I won't name them, but you can go and obviously search and do your research. So this was a basic example, and there are many more examples. Like this is only a one setup. like there are multiple setups, but today we will be trying out this only this setup, these type of setups. So hopefully it will help you make better trades. And currently I'm not seeing any of this. Actually I'm seeing that. Wait, let me show you. Price came down, it went up, it came down. Okay, but in this area you can see here there was a small liquidity sweep right here. So if price is here, we can expect price to go down till this area. Okay, so if we draw a box right here, price has touched here, so we could have taken a trade right here at this point. This will be our SL, and we could have like taken a trade till here. It will be 1 is to 5. Now as I told you, risk to reward is directly proportionate to your accuracy rate. So now if you take on a trade which is such a huge RR ratio, then your accuracy, what happens to your accuracy if your RR ratio is up? It goes down, right? So chances of this trade succeeding is less than 33% because it is 1 is to 5. I hope it makes sense. 1 is to 3, if you're going for 1 is to 3, the chances of that is only 33%. And now you're targeting a trade of 1 is to 5. Okay, so to be exact, like if you divide 100 by 5, it will be around like 25. So the chances of this succeeding is only 25. Means if you take 100 trades like this, then only 25 trades will be successful. So I hope like I am making some sense here. I hope I'm not boring you. And if like you got to learn something new from this video, then I hope you will share, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Like this, this strategy nobody will tell you because this is actually a paid strategy. Like everyone will try to sell you this strategy for like thousand of dollars minimum. This is the minimum amount they will charge you, $1,000 to make you understand this whole strategy. And like how much time it has been, like it's only about like 4 to 5 minutes. Sorry, it's like 17 to 18 minutes right now. So within this 18 minutes, the stuff which I have told you is worth more than 1,000 rupees, thousand, sorry, $1,000. So the thing is, strategy, a strategy is only 30% of what you need to be a successful trader, to be a profitable trader. Okay, strategy is only the 30% of this. Okay, so if you know a strategy, you still can't be profitable because the 70% comes from practice, discipline, your psychology, your risk management. Okay, so these are the few factors which comes to your 70%. Okay, so I can keep on going, but like as I told you that there are many stuff, like there's the 70% is still there. Even if you know this strategy, you still can't make money out of this. So that is the thing. And like by like watching my live videos, you can actually conquer this 70% as well. Okay, so you don't have to pay something to watch my channel, like videos. Like the live which I'm doing is very much transparent to you guys. So I have shown you what to do and how to do. Like, now the thing is that follow the proper discipline, your proper risk management, proper psychology. Okay, so to understand all of this, this is like crazy. That is the most crazy part. You won't have patience half of the time. That will be the most like challenging phase of trading. Sometimes it's gonna be boring. Sometimes you won't have a setup for like 3 to 4 hours on a stretch. You will get bored while like sitting in front of the screen. So like, and sometimes you will be tempted to trade. For example, let me just show you this so that I can like help you to understand something. For example, this is your level. Okay, this is your level, and price is somewhere around here. you know Price if comes to this area, it will go up. Okay, very well, very well. And like will be your SL, and somewhere around this will be your target. This is your planning. Now suppose price is currently at this level. Now you can see price is continuously making a downfall, like continuously breaking its lower lows. Okay, and continuously making lower highs. So what does your strategy tell you? To take a trade right here when it touches this area, like your zone. Okay, I am considering this your zone. Okay, so if price touches this, then only you will take a trade. This will be your stop loss, and you will take a target when price touches this. Okay, but now what, like, the psychology, that human psychology, what it does is that, you know price will react from this area, and price is in a down motion. People assume like price will come here and it will bounce. So what they do here is that they take a trade for the downside right here, and they don't put stop loss, or even they put stop loss right here. Now believe me guys, this doesn't work 90% of the time. 10% of the time this will work, but this is not your setup. This is not what you have like practiced for. you know like you might have tested your strategy for this. Why will you take some trades random shit right here? You can't do that. There will be 90% chances, like price after breaking this, it might shoot up. It might shoot up and hit your stop loss, and then you will be in a constant regret of like, why the heck did I take a trade here when it was not in my strategy? Okay, so hopefully you won't make this mistake. And like I'm telling you, that that 70%, this is one of the scenarios. There are many more, like 100 different mistakes you will make. Okay, so hopefully I will be able to share you some of these mistakes on each of my lives from now on. So make sure you subscribe to this channel, and hit that bell icon so that you can stay updated on these type of things. And hopefully you will become a better trader. Now let us see what happened to our trade. Okay, you can see our trade is currently stagnant. It is not like moving upside or downside. It is in this range currently. So very well, no problem. The chances of this trade succeeding is only 25%. I'm telling you, this has 75% chances of going wrong, because your risk to reward is so much. So now, thing you might have already understood this. This is a very common sense. If 1 is to 5, the accuracy of this is only 25%. Now what if I come down to only 1 is to 1? There should be a like proper like increase in this. If I decrease this, exactly that is the thing. If you see, it already gave you a profit of 1 is to 1, right here. Hopefully now everything makes sense. You can see only in 3 candles, each of 1 minute. So you got your target within 3 minutes. Hopefully now you have learned something like a scalping strategy. If you joined late, then you can just go backwards in this live session, or like after this session completes, you can just go back and start from the beginning and check out all the information which I have told you. And let me tell you, like, the information which I gave you is worth more than $1,000. Nobody will teach you stuff like this for free. And once you see this whole video, then you will get an understanding why I am telling like this. Currently my setup is telling me that price might come down till here. This is Ethereum. So, and the chances of this trade succeeding is only 25%. If we would have taken 1 is to 1, then we would have been in profit. Currently we are aiming for a risk to reward of 1 is to 5. So that is why our uh, percentage of succeeding has come down to 25%. So this is the trade. There's no point in like taking any more trades within this, because you know, like once we take a trade, then most probably it will hit your SL or hit your target. In between this is a no trading zone. No trading zone. Okay. So we won't do anything. Now, for example, if you have missed this trade, suppose like when you opened the chart, you were somewhere around this point and you see your trade has been missed. So should you take the trade when price comes back to this point? Absolutely not. I wouldn't recommend that, because if price crosses this level, most probably what I would have done is that if price moves, for example, I have taken at $100. Okay, I have taken a trade at $100 and I am expecting price to move to $150. Okay, so now if price moves towards my direction and I am seeing a profit of like 1 is to 1 or more than 1 is to 1, okay, 1 is to 2, maybe 1 is to 2. If I'm seeing a profit of that, and like this is a profit of 1 is to 5, and price reverts from this area, then what will I do? Will I take my stop loss even after seeing this 1 is to 2 trade? The probable answer is no. Okay, so what will I do? I will exit my position once price comes down to cost to cost. Okay, so should you take here at this point if price comes back to your zone? Absolutely not, because if I were in your place, then I would have exited at this point. So if you're taking at this point, then you are a big fool, and don't make a fool out of yourself. This price might shoot up and you will end up losing. Okay, and even though this probable strategy of 1 is to 5 risk to reward will fetch you only 25%, so I am not even betting, like if price comes back to this point, I am not even betting on like on the downside. So hopefully you got to learn something new from this video. Smash that like button and subscribe to this channel. So I'll just come back after a few minutes and check this. Till then, like I will like keep this stream live. Hopefully you will get to see the result of this trade even. So see you guys in a few minutes. Okay, so I'm back. So as I told you before, like the chances of this succeeding was only 25%. 25%, and you saw that it hit our stop loss. If we would have reduced the RR ratio, then we could have got 1 is to 1 very easily. Maybe not 1 is to 2. See, 1 is to 2 was down here, but it's okay. Now, since this didn't work right here, we will wait patiently for a setup to happen. There is currently there is no setup happening. Let me check in 1 hour's time. You can still see like price is below our 21 exponential moving average. So once price crosses above this 21 EMA, then only we will uh, take trades for the upside. You can see here now it is crossing. See, now it is crossing the 21 EMA. Just let me make a horizontal line from here. See, which is touching the 1 hour 21 EMA. So now what I have to do is, if price is below this line, then if a setup happens for the downside, then I will take trades on the downside. If something happens on the above side and my trade is showing like I have a trade for the upside, then I will only trade on the upside. So this line separates which side are you going to take the trades. Sometimes you have a tendency to like, if your setup is telling that you only have to trade downside, and within that you see a trade which like set up a level which you think price if touches it might go up, well I won't trade it because my higher time frame says like the price should go down. So you, if you're trading on the upside, you're trading against the trend. 1 hour trend is telling you something else, and you're trading the retracements. Now let me tell you, if you're trading retracement, automatically your accuracy level goes down. If you like follow the trends, then your accuracy goes up. Simple rule. These are basic rules. I hope you have learned this somewhere. If not, then like do consider writing it down somewhere, because nobody else will tell you stuff like this. So hopefully we are live for like 55 minutes right now, and I currently am not seeing any type of trades. Actually, I see a trade for upside, but since it is below this line, then I am a bit concerned. Like if you see here, this is a level. This area is a level. If you're not understanding why this area is a level, just like start this video from the beginning. I have explained it. So if price comes down till this point, this will be our SL, and you can take a target of here. But will I take this trade? Absolutely no, because under this like level, that white line which we just drawn, if price is below this, we will only be interested in taking trades which are downside. Okay, we won't be taking trades on the opposite direction of the trend. Simple, very simple. Now if price shoots down without even halting here, okay, which means if we see a candle, for example here we can see a candle, and then again a candle, and then again a candle without any retracement in between. For example, price came down and it made some retracement right here and came down, then I won't be interested in this type of situation. If price falls like drastically here without stopping at this point, then this whole area will become a breaker block. See. This is the type of movement I am telling you. If it crosses this and close below this with this, then I will be very much interested in taking a trade once price reaches touches this area, and then I can trade till this point. See, this is like these are very much a life lesson for traders. Like if you continuously see the charts for a certain amount of time, you get used to these type of like um, incidents. Okay, so this will act as a breaker block. If you don't know what is a breaker block, just search it on the internet. You will get many videos on breaker blocks. So this is a part of SMC, and I hope you guys know what is SMC, smart money concept. If you don't know, just watch a bunch of videos on SMC. You'll get a hang of it. So my strategy is nothing other than SMC. It is based on SMC. Okay, it is based on SMC, and like it is not your typical type of SMC. It is a part of SMC which I have modified a bit. Okay, and I only know the in and outs. Okay, the in and outs. Whatever I have shown you till now might be like 20% of what I know for this single strategy. The 80% is still with me. I won't be disclosing much of that, this big chunk of my strategy. With 20%, you will be able to make profits, but don't expect like by knowing only 20% you can make a huge amount of profit. It won't allow you to do that, because this 80%, how did this 80% I have came to about this 80%? By continuously practicing my strategy for months and following my disciplines, and that is where it differentiate, like you differentiate from a professional trader and an amateur trader. So now you are able to see this whole area. Okay, or in short, this whole area is a supply zone. Okay, so if we draw a line, for example, if we draw a line right here, this is a supply zone. Price might, if price comes down and touches this area, price might go down. Now the thing is that, like for example, if I were you, I wouldn't trade a downside move from here, because this is a single candle move. If it were to be like few candles, like 3 to 4 candles like coming down, and then it coming up till this point, then I would have taken a trade downside, because there was a significant gap in between. Okay, if there isn't any gap, means like price hasn't built up your setup yet. A setup usually takes time. Okay, a setup always takes time to build. You can't just hop into a trade and think that it might work. Then I'm very sorry to tell you that it won't work for you. You got to wait for your setup to form. Okay, the thing is that in SMC there is a saying, if like to price to make a movement on the upside or the downside, it has to consume liquidity. Okay, so now ask what is liquidity. Basically, liquidity is like taking out the stop losses of retail traders. In simple words, like basically if you take a trade, right, suppose here, okay, you entered a trade right here, and this is your stop loss and this is your target. So if price touches this area, you take a trade, it went up, and suddenly it crossed your stop loss. Okay, so the big players, what they do is that they take out your stop losses. So they put in money from your pocket. Okay, they put money from your pocket to their pocket. Okay, to their pocket, and not just you. There will be thousands of retail traders like you. So they are taking out multiple different mm, people's money and putting it in their pocket, and after doing such thing, they have enough money to buy from this place, and now the price will shoot up. This is basically typical SMC which I am telling you. Okay, and let me tell you, SMC is not something which you can learn in a day or two. Okay, you need proper 1 month, minimum 1 month of time to just digest everything. Minimum, this is what I am telling, minimum. Maximum it might take you 1 year or 2 years to fully understand the concept of SMC, because this is very vast. Like if I continue like making videos on SMC, it will be like for years I can make videos on SMC. So I don't like, you can actually go through a bunch of videos on the internet, but like it will take some time and definitely a lot of effort from your side to find out those videos and watch them. Okay, but if you like me to share some videos with you about SMC which I find useful for me, then just let me know in the comment. Then I will like make a playlist of many different videos on the internet which helped me grow. So I will share that playlist link with you guys so that you can go through all of those videos and learn and like try to grow your knowledge. Okay, so let me know in the comments if you are interested like in that. Currently I'm seeing no other stuff right here. Now if you look carefully, we drew this demand zone, correct? We drew this demand zone. What did price do? Price came down here and it went up. If we would have taken a trade, suppose right here, and this would have been our stop loss, then price has already given you 1:1. See, yes or no? And within even less than 1 minute, you see price came down here and price went up and closed. So less than 1 minute, you're making a profit of 1:1. If you would have put here $1,000 risk, then you could have made $1,000. Okay, so I hope you got to understand like it is the strategy which you need to master. You need to just master one single strategy, one single strategy. Okay, you just need to master one single strategy day after day, so that nobody can beat you in your strategy. How will you know that you have actually mastered a strategy? It's like you have seen multiple, like hundreds of different scenarios where market tends to react in a different way according to your strategy. Okay, you have seen multiple different scenarios. If you have done that, you already are there, bro. You have already covered that 80% stuff which I was talking about previously. So if you have put in that time, effort, okay, to see the charts and study, backtest all your strategies for days, okay, for multiple days, and like minimum 1 to 3 hours per day, then only you can achieve this 80% goal, or else you can't do that. You just might have to keep watching my videos, then only maybe you can like make out some profits from the market. But let me tell you, this is not a trading recommendation videos. I am not telling you to buy or sell any of the stuff which is going on your screen right now. I am not a registered professional to give like you financial advice. So I am just clearing out myself. It is a disclaimer. So please don't be like, don't tell me ki you were responsible for like our losses and all. I am telling you, do take trades after you have analyzed the trade for yourself. Do your necessary back testing, okay, and take the trade on your terms. Okay, you should take a trade whenever you are comfortable. Okay, I am going to just explain you how I am taking the trades. If you feel like this like aligns with your strategy or your plans or your risk management, and you are ready to take a trade which like you are fully responsible for the profit or loss whichever happens, then only you're free to come to my channel. Just look at the trades which I am showing you. And let me tell you, trading is all about probability. There is no single strategy on the planet which tells you I am 100% accurate, and there is no loss strategy. Many of people try to sell you this no loss strategy, but there is nothing like this on the planet. Every strategy has a, like, what do I call it, uh, like winning cycle and a losing cycle. Okay, maybe you're saying that my strategy is 100% correct. Okay, you have won like 100 times, you have won 100 times. Who knows, after winning 100 times you might lose 200 times, right? If that happens, then what is your accuracy rate? If you lose 2 times, if this happens like after 100 times you lose 200 times, then if I like summarize it down, then you will be winning 1 time and losing 2 times. So your accuracy will be 1 by 3. Out of 3 trades, you are winning 1 time. So you need to have tested your strategy for more than like thousand of times, maybe 1,000 times, to properly analyze what is your accuracy rate. accuracy. Okay, so hopefully I am making sense. And like the time, like you also need to understand, like you won't make money in every type of market situation. Okay, there are times when market is going up, there is time when market is going down, and there is a phase called sideways. So you need to like find out which is the best scenario, market scenario, where your strategy works. Okay, is it in a downtrend, is it in an uptrend, or is it in a sideways market? You have to find that out. Then only you can have a clear understanding, and you will be now mastering your strategy after knowing all of this. Hopefully it makes sense. Okay, so I don't see any more setups right now. I'm currently waiting patiently for a setup to happen. Okay, like sometimes you forcefully, you force yourself to find a like the find out a strategy within like these small areas, like something like that. You uh, like pressurize yourself ki I have to find like a setup. Why I'm not getting a setup? It's been like 1 to 2 hours. You get very impatient. And like once you, for example, there is a very good saying, like once you see the clouds, okay, once you see the clouds, you can see if you like what it is called, if you like think it is something, then you will actually see that. For example, if you see like this is the eye of some creature, this is the mouth of some creature, and this is the nose of that creature, then you will like see this thing. Okay, for example, like so once you look at the clouds, you can like it will display the same thing which you think in your brain. So looks can be deceiving. So if you like pressurize yourself, you will find multiple different setups, but it won't work. The setups what which works the best is you don't have to find them. It's right in front of you, and while like for a second or two, you can just spot it out. Like I spot it out here, like this is a setup, this is a setup. I'm not looking in these small areas. Okay, so you gotta learn to be patient, and don't stress out yourself to like I have to find my strategy. It's been like few hours or so, why I'm not getting it? Like there will be mm, some days, even like a week or so, you won't be getting a trade. Remember, like it's better to not take a trade. Okay, it's better to not trade than to lose money. Okay, I hope you got that. It's better not to trade, it's better to remain at zero than to lose money from your pocket. I hope it's very clear. So I think it's been a while. It's like more than 1 hour 15 minutes right now. So I think I should stop this live right here. Hopefully you got to learn something new from this video. If you have joined late, then please consider watching this video from the starting, from the beginning, so that you get a lot of information out of this. So thank you for watching. See you guys in the next video.